You sing first.
2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joanne. Happy birthday to you.
Are you
one? Are you one? Are you two? Oh, forget it.
Are you 10? Are you 20?
She's 50.
We could be here a while. Count by 10.
I did. That's I know. I feel like we need to do a little of that.
Joanne, say something.
I wish first.
Oh, you're wishing and then say something.
16 going on 17. I wish. 16 going on 50.
Thrown out. Oh, nice, Jim. Nice, Jim.
Focus. Go.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Good job.
I just want to thank. Oh my God, Jimmy! It's always you.
I got it. No problem.
Actually, we found the picture that you threw Jennifer's face in her cake at her party. It's not repeated. Fred said it right when he said that what makes me the happiest is to be with my friends and my family. And this group, minus a few people who aren't here.
No, because the audio may not go. Go ahead.
This group of people is my security blanket. It's my tapestry. It's what everybody represents a different part of my life, a different aspect of my life, but all together you comfort me and keep me warm with your love and your generosity and your care and your concern always. And I mean, my friendship with Susan and Lori goes back 33 years, and it started because I offered to help make your bed after you heard I was strange. And you said, this person can't be strange. And then Marna, I was her first friend in school. She called me her guardian angel, and I can only say through the years, you've become one of my guardian angels, and I love you and adore you. And Andrea and Lester have been there for me through some of the strangest, craziest, worst and best times of my life, and you've just always been there. And you know, should have had a Bloody Mary tonight. And Kath, we really met through my old in-laws and your parents, and from the minute we met, you know, it was us, it was our kids. It's been our kids with every single person here. Our kids are connected to everybody. And Deb, you know, I'm glad you came back. And I love having you in my life and having you a part of this. And Lisa and Jeffrey, I met Lisa. I was at the Boca Beach Club, and she marched up and she said, Lisa Jurek. I said, Joanne Sussman. I could totally do that. And Alex was on the beach in your arms, and I mean, I got lucky. I got you in divorce. I don't know, but we've grown together. But we've grown together, and through the years, and we understand each other and love each other. And Nancy and Jimmy and your kids, you know, I mean, Ashley, Jennifer, they've lived in each other's homes and been a part of your family and a part of my family. And you know, you guys were there for me in a way when I went through some of my darkest times that it's hard to ever talk about, but you know what I'm talking about. And Sherry and Kenny, you're probably my newest addition, but no less important and no less loved by me. And Jesse and Jennifer, and I mean, like, every kid here is a part of this. And then there's my sister, who was my first friend in life, or I was her first friend. And as sisters would, we were the Bickersons growing up. And our Nana always said, "You will be best friends someday." And there are no truer words that were ever said. Your love and support, and I knew it from the day you met Neil. I mean, you were Jason's godfather before you were married to my sister, because I knew that there could be no better match for us. And I love you and appreciate all you are and all you stand for in my life and our lives. And to my parents, who, you know, what do you say to you? You've become Grandma Helene to everybody, which really belong to us. Anybody forget?
Does everybody know that the whole camp has a Grandma Helene story?
What do you mean? The University of Wisconsin.
They moved
Yeah,
on to college.
have a
Jamie.
colleges.
Moved on to
What are you
college.
talking?
Multiple colleges.
University of
They have a
Wisconsin.
song?
Everybody knows Grandma Helene.
Kidding me? Such a short-sighted businessman. But Dad, you did come into my life 40 years ago, and you know, people say to me, you know, "Oh, you grew up in a divorced family too," and I never really stop and remember that, because I look at my life as a whole, and for 40 years of my life we were a unit and we were a family, and that's how we were raised. And you both have done the exact same thing for me and for Fred and for our children. You have made zero separation. You have 6 grandchildren, and you have 2 sons-in-laws and 2 sons-in-law and 2 daughters and a half, I guess. I don't know. Sister! But how does she look like that? But just thank you. Doesn't cover it, but just you're in my heart, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for you all. And now there's you. With a simple hello changed my life. And I was just telling Sherry and Kenny, they couldn't believe, you know, how I studied in your apartment, and the only way I could go to Europe was if I sublet it. And so you answered that ad, and you lived with Lori, who was my dearest friend, who I was supposed to live with, and I came back and you had this thing, and we lived together. Not that thing.
Not that
I was like, wait a minute, I don't know about that.
And then we lived together after college, and then I moved her into his apartment because she wanted to be closer to Tony. And so
You mean
it
not
just not him. And you know, it's just there's so many ways around this thing, and just to be at the orthodontist at the same time and to be at the bagel store. Jennifer was my Velcro child. She would not leave my side. And I must have been doing something awful, which was my cousin's shower, for her to want to have a play date with you guys, not with no end in sight.
She was crazy that day.